What's up, guys? It's Brandon Flash. Today this is going to be a kind of a quick and easy do-it-yourself-ish video. We're going to be installing Abstract Ocean ultra bright lights in the front trunk and in the gear tunnel positions on my Rivian R1T. So as I mentioned, these are the Abstract Ocean ultra bright lights for Rivian. Currently they are only for the non-dimming positions on the vehicle. So the front trunk here, so you got two lights. And then we go into the gear tunnel. I think I'm gonna be doing this a little bit the hard way by just kind of reaching in there, but it's not really fun. You can see the light up there. And then there's also one on the other side as well. Right up there. And the reason that it's only for non-dimming positions is because you have to have special lights for dimming, and all the interior lights actually dim from the touchscreen, which requires a little bit different bulb and things like that. I don't know if the form factor itself is different as well, but let's open one of these up. If you haven't already, Abstract Ocean actually has a video that they took one of these apart and show you, but you can kind of see that yellow there. Those are all the LEDs actually on the board. And it's kind of like a little amphitheater style housing, so it's basically a giant reflector. The lights are shining up and then it's reflecting on that curved surface and then shining out. So to do this actual replacement, so you'll see on this side there's a little clip, so you basically just push in on that. You can see how it has a little bit longer edge on that side. You can also see that here on the bulb itself. So I'm going to find a screwdriver, and then we're basically just going to push it in carefully. You want to use a plastic spudger if you're really concerned, or if you're not as careful or not as experienced with kind of basic automotive things. But if you're careful, just pushing it over with a screwdriver should be fine. So let me find one and let's do it. So I think this is actually going to be a case of do as I say, not as I do. So I just have my knife here. That's going to be a little bit easier. So we're just going to carefully push here, just like that, and then kind of give it a nice little pop out. And you'll see the cord there. So you'll just squeeze it. I haven't actually done one of these yet, but should be able to figure it out here. And then that should release the cord. Let me set this down here and I'll show you once I get it. I think I need two hands just to make it a little easier. So here we have the clip released. You can kind of see it there on the bottom side, and we'll separate it. Just like that. Now we're going to plug in the new light there, pop it in, and we'll see the brightness difference. And just so you can see that they look essentially identical. Basically no appearance difference, but you can tell which one is the Abstract Ocean because it actually says Abstract Ocean on it. So let's get this plugged in. See if I can do this one-handed. Just like that, so you can see just how much brighter that is. And then you'll just shove it in that end, the connector first, push it over, and then kind of just pop it in, just like that. Now we're going to do this other side, same thing. If I was smart, I would remove all the things around it, but I think I'm going to do it the hard way, not move it. Let's do it. Time to install this one. Just swapped it over, remove the old one, just like that. Here, nice little click. Let's just see. You can see how much brighter that is. Kind of hard to tell right now because it's during the day-ish, but that's going to be really nice at night. I do wish there was a nice way to put some lights up here so that it would shine down, similar to what Ford has on the Lightning with the light shining down. I think that's a lot more useful versus having just down there. And if you have anything in the front trunk, it makes it a little tricky. So I don't know, room for improvement, but that's not something that can be fixed by the aftermarket super easily. That's kind of just something that I think Rivian should change over time, but you can see just how bright that is, which is pretty awesome. There's my 15,000 mile maintenance right there, some washer fluid. And now let's move to the fun ones, the gear tunnel. Not really looking forward to these. I was warned I should do some stretches first, but I think I'm gonna have to kind of lay down on here and then look up, which is not ideal for someone my size. Not claiming to be a pro at installing these, but I am gonna call this a pro tip. I'm gonna set the light here before I start laying down, so that way it's within easy reach. And I probably should take this out, but I'm not going to. But you can see how dark it is right now without the new light. So we'll see a big improvement here in just a moment because the light is actually above, which is very useful. So this is the very fun position I'm in right now. You can see the light up there. I just popped it out. Let me flip this around, but just wanted to show you how ridiculous I look right now. It's luckily that the gear tunnel door is load bearing, so you can just kind of lay back on it, but this is not a comfortable position. So there we have the light released. This one we're going to want to be a little bit more careful. You can see the cord is a bit shorter. Let's see if I can do this here one-handed after doing two others. Definitely recommend doing the front trunk ones first, so that you're a little bit more familiar. I have the new light here. You can't really see much. Let's see if I can do this, and you'll see just how bright it is. Maybe I can do this one-handed. My back is not loving this position, I can tell you that. This is not the easiest thing to do one-handed with a camera in your hand. So let me set the camera down and plug this in, and then I'll show you. All right, so new light and plugged in. Let's get it in place there. These ones are a lot less fun, I'd say. A lot closer tolerances all around. I don't know why that's not wanting to go in there nicely. All right, let me investigate here a little bit. All right, got it up there. Took a bit of persuasion, but let me show you the results. As I crawl out here from the gear tunnel, so you can see just how much brighter that is. Huge improvement. Hopefully that's in focus-ish. And now I get to do it all over again on the other side. So let's go over to the other side where I have my detailing bin. It's gonna be not very fun. And I'm again going to set the new light down. And I get to navigate around this. Hopefully this side is a little bit easier now that I've done it. So opening the new light, just like that. Set it there, have it ready. Time to get into position, I guess. All right, new light installed. That one was a lot easier since I've done it before, but look at how much brighter the gear tunnel is. I can actually see my detailing supplies. Don't mind the mess there. But let me just show you. So we've got the light up there. We've got the light up there. And then we also have the lights, of course, in the front trunk up here, gathering my mess here. So light there and light over there. Close that up. So these are the same lights that I had in my old Tesla. Really enjoyed them. Abstract Ocean's a stand-up company that really stands behind their products. I would say the installation of these lights on a Rivian is, I'd say, a minor annoyance, but well worth it. It's like 10 minutes of maybe not so fun laying on your back for the gear tunnel and a couple minutes in the front trunk. Front trunk ones are pretty easy. Definitely recommend starting with those if you're doing these, but for $40-ish, something like that, worth every penny. Highly recommend it. I'll leave a link down below. Comment if you have any questions. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for watching.